right now.
Earlier this week, the Department of Housing and Urban Development announced increases to residents' rent, and now renters are facing a new blow, which renters say is taking too much of their rights away. Art Savarius Haywood has the story.
Residents are not happy now that the Department of Housing and Urban Development is asking residents to kick a bad habit. Last month, the Great Falls Housing Authority started their smoke-free policy. This policy says you must smoke 25 feet away from all public housing and administration buildings. The executive director of the Great Falls location says it's to help better control public health.
Well, the number one, to increase the quality of inside air would be the reason, and the other thing would be damage to units. And this was a HUD mandate. Public housing authorities basically, we didn't have an option.
He says in some cases, the damages from smoking in or around units could be pretty severe.
You have to go in and you have to do a pre-treatment to pre-treat the walls before you can actually go and then put the paint on top of it.
Which he says costs them almost $1,000 per unit. Sandy Sinclair, who's been living in public housing for 3 years now and a smoker for all of her life, says she understands the policy of not smoking inside of her home, but outside of her home is a bit far-fetched.
I'm crippled now and walk with crutches and things. I could fall down in the winter and get hurt, and and nobody see me out there or anything. So, I think it should be a little bit of the people's rights to, be able to smoke on the porch and feel at home a little bit.
She thinks as long as she's not putting anyone else's health in harm's way, then everything should be just fine.
We can't go anywhere and smoke anywhere as it is now, and, it is an addiction and it's a bad one, but we should have some rights.
Sinclair added that rules are in place for a reason, but officials should hear what the public wants first.
And if we don't stand up and at least speak what we feel, then we're not going to be heard. And I do want to be heard.
Reporting in Great Falls, I'm Tavarius Haywood from Montana, right now.